Taking a look back on your Wednesday, February 1st, we saw temperatures right on the money when it comes to your afternoon high, 23 degrees, slightly above average for that morning low though, only at 6 degrees is where we bottomed out. 42 was the record back in 1970, negative 27 in 1985, and we're up to 9 hours and 44 minutes of daylight. But going even more backwards, let's go back to your January. It was a very interesting one for multiple reasons. It was actually a very warm one. We actually ranked in the top 10, actually 8th to be exact. Our mean temperature is 18.6 when you combine the actual high and the actual low together. That's the average. And you can see by the afternoon highs, a 3.5 degree difference when it comes to that afternoon high. But that morning low, really a whopping 6.6 degrees above normal for this time of the year. We did have some record warm lows. 3 of them occurred during the second half of the month. Also record highs also throughout that January thaw. So that really triggered to be in the top 10 for warmest Januaries ever. Our warmest temperature of the month occurred on the 18th at 45 degrees, and our coldest temperature occurred at negative 10 back on January 6th. We'll see if February will be just like January, or will it be the complete opposite where we end up as one of the coldest. But looking at today's temperatures, it looks like one of the colder days, that's for sure. Below average, only 13 in Marquette, 14 in Iron Mountain, 13 in Houghton, 19 in Munising. And you can thank that cold front yesterday for bringing these northwesterly and westerly winds, really making those temperatures plummet. 29 miles per hour in Houghton, very, very strong. 16 in Munising, 14 in Marquette. So when it comes to those wind chills, it's going to be downright brutal tonight and into tomorrow. Right? Some areas could be seen up to negative 10, and even some isolated areas could even get to negative 20. So please make sure to cover yourself all throughout if you are going to be outside and stay warm. The good news is that it's going to begin to warm up as we go into the weekend. Unfortunately, the weather will begin to fall apart as we introduce a quick moving disturbance Saturday night into your Sunday, and then an even stronger one by Monday night that will last all the way through Wednesday. Looking at those snow totals from yesterday for parts of the UP, 11 inches in Grand Marais, 6.3 in Newberry, 6 inches in Herman, 3.2 in Painesdale, and Grand Marais is already on the positive side when it comes to the month of February, already in snowfall after day number 1. Lake effect advisories in effect for Keweenaw and Houghton counties and also Alger counties. These are in effect until Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Visibility down to less than half a mile because of the wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. And when it comes to new snow accumulations, between 4 to 9 inches. So it's going to be a rough 36 hours once the snowfall tapers off and before the next one cranks up Saturday night going into your Sunday. But here's the setup for tomorrow. That cold air now spills into parts of the northeast. High pressure is making its way from the plains towards the Great Lakes tomorrow. So at least tomorrow will be the best day of the entire week. And you can kind of already see it here in the FUTURECAST how the clouds begin to fall apart more into your Friday, allowing more sunshine to come in. But by Saturday, we begin to see those clouds coming in from the west. Eventually, that snowfall on Saturday night going into your Sunday. Then we begin to see a little bit of a break late Sunday night going into your Monday. And that's really going to be the time to take advantage of doing any errands because the weather is really going to go downhill Monday night, and it's going to last at least through Wednesday before we begin to see another batch of improvements. But for tonight, though, 6 degrees, winds out of the west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Like I previously mentioned, those wind chills could get up to negative 20 in certain areas. By tomorrow, that westerly flow continues, partly sunny skies. There's still also the risk of that lake effect, especially through the Keweenaw Peninsula and just to the east of Munising. But temperatures are going to try to get into those upper teens and even into low 20s in some areas, 20 in Escanaba, 22 in Munising. Day planner on your Friday, sunrise occurs at 8:11 a.m. And when it comes to your evening, we won't fall too much because by then the winds are going to begin to shift as high pressure already pushes its way towards parts of the northeast for Saturday. And that's really going to begin to increase that cloud cover on your Saturday and that snowfall coming in very late in the day on Saturday. That's going to continue through your Saturday night and eventually start backing down sometime on your Sunday before we go back again with more snow Monday night through Wednesday, which is a system that needs to be monitored throughout the weekend.